If you learn nothing else, scusi, parlez anglais. It doesn't make sense. Does anyone do that these days? I don't know how.
I don't know how.
We're running out of time to get there.
And we don't know where we're going.
We don't know where we're going. We don't even know how to get on a tram.
It's amazing we've got as far as we have.
We've got this far, but it doesn't look like we're going much further, Peg. Let's see what happens here. This is going to be very interesting.
As we head up the leg of Italy from Rome, our next stop is Florence, known locally as Firenze.
This is the main city of the beautiful Tuscany region. First gelato, Peg.
First gelato.
Strawberry for me.
We've been in Italy for God knows weeks now, and Rob
Months.
loves ice cream, and this is the first one we've actually got from a proper gelato shop.
This is beautiful. I've got strawberry, Peg has got
Pistachio.
pistachio. Beautiful. This is where we stayed last night.
Yeah.
More of a car park, Peg?
Definitely a car park. We thought when we first came in that it was just for storage, but now it's somewhere where you can park up and stay.
I'd say it's a bit of both, isn't it?
I think it is.
It's a storage probably, really, but they allow parking overnight as well.
Should we walk and talk?
Walk and talk. €20 a night, but it's storage like I've never seen before because they've all got electric.
Yeah. So we've got electric, but we haven't got anywhere to empty the toilet. We have got water. The fella who runs it seems to be an older guy, very friendly, very helpful, but he wasn't there when we first got there, so there was another young guy who was fixing his moho who helped us with everything when we got in.
Yeah, so if it wasn't for him we'd never have got in, to be honest, but
Yeah.
anyway, no drama. We were in, we stayed the night, we're here for 2 nights, and now we're making our way into Florence, Peg.
Yeah, off to the Uffizi.
Woohoo! We did it! Right, so the tram came and the tram went, and we didn't get on, Peg.
It was ram-packed. A few people did manage to squash in, but I think it was just too ram-packed.
It's too busy.
We're waiting for the next one in the hope it won't be as busy, but it might be even worse.
Yeah, I think this is going to be interesting. If we get on, we're going to be squished.
Yeah.
Right, we've learnt pretty quickly that not everybody queuing is going to get on. So it is simply a case of you've got to be one of the first few people on, otherwise you're not going to get on, and you have to wait for the next one.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of people here now waiting to get on the next one. See what we'll get on, Peg?
I don't know.
It's in the balance. So if the ticket machine on your side is
Full of people.
full of people with a big queue, you just cross the train tracks and buy one on the other side where it's empty. Right, okay, this is the moment of truth. There's probably enough people here to fill 2 trams just on the stop. Last time it was ram-packed. There was literally no space to get on, about 3 people did. Let's see what happens here. This is going to be very interesting. Yep, it's completely rammed. We're just going to push our way on. Whatever it takes, we're getting on. Oh. Oh, Peg dummied me there. I didn't think she was going to go for this one. I think that was a bad mistake. Well, I'd have gone in for the other one. That's it, you ain't getting on now.
We're going to have to.
I think you did that too much there, Peg. You went for the wrong one. I'd have gone for this one. And there it goes, Peg. We failed for a second time to get on the tram.
There's just no room on them. I don't know how people squash in.
I think we went for the wrong door. Next time, follow me, love.
Where are you going to go then?
Well, back up there. Will we actually get into Florence today? Next one in 8 minutes. 7 now, apparently. Right, you know there was about 50 people waiting for the tram just literally 3 minutes ago.
They all got on and I did.
They all got on. We didn't. It's virtually empty now. So this time, third time lucky, Peg, do you reckon?
I hope so. We're going to have to get on anyway, because otherwise we'll miss our time at the Uffizi.
Got a time slot, and we're running out of time to get there.
And we don't know where we're going.
We don't know where we're going. We don't even know how to get on a tram. We don't even know how to cross the road, let's be honest.
It's amazing we've got as far as we have.
We've got this far, but it doesn't look like we're going much further, Peg. Right, Peg, this is the third tram. Are we going to get on this one?
On the tram, take 3.
Take 3. Will we do it? Third time lucky and all that. No messing around now, Peg. I want you to be...
On it.
Brace yourself on it.
On it like a car bonnet.
Oh? Well, wherever it... Let's get on it. Oh, this, I want you to get on here, Peg.
I don't know how I'm getting on.
You're getting on.
Se vogliamo fare l'altra uscita, vedi che c'è il cupolo, c'era.
We've got 18 people behind me, Peg. So we successfully got on a tram, but...
Eventually, bedtime.
But are we actually on the right tram?
We've no idea.
We don't know. We might be. We'll find out in due course. Okay, another stop. 6 more people got on. I don't know how.
I don't know how.
Okay, next station, and 2 more are squeezed on. We're running out of space. This is now of crushed proportions. So Peg's on the hinge, which means every time we go around a corner, Peg moves around the tram. On the hinge around the tram. We can actually breathe the last Peg. That was pretty traumatic.
I tell you, you can see how things like COVID had spread really quickly.
So if we're on the right tram, ours is the next stop.
Allegedly, we should be at Val Fonda next.
Okay, this is our first view of the centre of Florence, Peg.
Yeah, it looks really pretty so far.
Across the road here.
Absolutely delighted to be off the tram.
Right, that was just horrific. Peg, this is the Cathedral de Santa.
It's amazing. What a building.
It's incredible. There are a lot of people here to see it.
Yeah. Not surprising, because it is amazingly beautiful.
Right, see that? That is a replica of the statue we paid 20 euros each to see later. It's identical, but it's just the real one. Anyway, if you want to see it for nothing, it's just here outside the Uffizi gallery.
But it's a copy.
It's a copy, but you know, he's going to know. It's just like a fake Rolex, isn't it? So basically, you order online, then you've got to go and pick your ticket up to get in. Now, if that's the line just to pick the ticket up, that's huge. 1, we're 3. Maybe one of them got a ticket. So perhaps line 1 is for people who haven't pre-ordered a ticket. That looks quite long. We're looking for line 3. We've got a time slot. We've still not figured out where to pick the tickets up from. We think it's number 3, line 3, but we can't find line 3. Found a 1 and 2. It's very confusing. So where line 3 is all a mystery.
I think it might be further down.
Right, okay. So we're going back the way we've come. We can't figure this out yet. We finally found it. What a nightmare.
Where are we, Rob?
Right, we're in a very long queue, Peg.
We're in line 1. Now, what you have to do when you book your tickets online is you have to go to door 3, port 3, 15 minutes before your entry time so you can pick up your tickets. Not a bit before or a bit after.
But it isn't really your entry time.
No, so you've got to make sure you're there 15 minutes before.
But what it does, it entitles you to join a queue at that time. You don't get in at that time.
No. But what I will say is 1, 2 and 3 are not easy to spot.
No.
So as you're coming along the corridor, you go past the information point. Door 3 is on your right.
Easy to miss.
So you'll see line 1 is a long line of people. They've already picked up their tickets and they're waiting to go in.
Very long line. Right, I've spoken to the information point and they said that line 1 is correct.
Okay.
And it will only be 10 minutes.
Right.
So despite the fact it looks long, maybe they just let everybody in very
At
quickly.
set time.
And maybe that's what it is.
Yeah.
So we shall see what happens here. Where are we, Peg?
We're on Ponte Vecchio, and over our shoulder is the Uffizi gallery that we've just been to.
What's Ponte Vecchio?
Ponte Vecchio is one of the surviving bridges going across the river that goes through Florence.
So surviving, so it's the only one that wasn't damaged in the war or something like that?
In the wars, yeah.
Okay, oh, that sounds cool.
So we've just been to the Uffizi. What did you think of it?
Yeah, incredible. There was a tremendous amount of paintings.
I love art, and I've been to a lot of art galleries, and I've never seen so many masterpieces in all my life. You're almost overfaced with them, aren't you?
Yeah, there's just incredible number of people as well, it must be said.
It's very people-y, and I think you can only appreciate a couple of pieces of art at a time. We'd seen two of the most famous Botticellis in the world, the Primavera and the Birth of Venus.
Other painters are available.
Yeah, we'd seen Giotto, we'd seen Filippo Lippi, who taught Michelangelo.
Rembrandt.
Yeah. We almost missed, because I said to Rob, I think I've seen enough now, the room that has the Leonardo da Vinci's in as well, so...
Yeah, I like those DiCaprio works.
That'll do.
That'll do.
Still on the Ponte Vecchio, we're the other side of it, and the river is the River Arno.
We've pushed the boat out, Peg, and I'm not sure whether you got what you were expecting. I was expecting a plate of tagliatelle. It looks like some grilled chicken.
It looks absolutely gorgeous. I'm really looking forward to this. We normally just decide where we're going to according to our budget. Today we just thought, let's push the boat out.
We've ordered a trio of roasted potatoes, and this is what we got.
Looks like sweet potatoes, ordinary chips, and potato chips or crisps.
Today's got to be the day when we both guess the bill. The person that's furthest away pays. So this is pretty important because I think the bill's not going to be cheap. Peg, have you got any idea what the bill's going to be?
Yes, I hear Florence Vecchio Vicolo. Borja. Yes. I have one problem for dessert. Yes.
There's always one problem with dessert.
Rosso Rubino.
You should have told me before.
And now I watch enter to Fornero. I don't have.
So the two things that we chose, they don't actually have. What do you have?
One cannolo, and one croccante pistachio.
Okay.
Perfect.
We do that.
Right, they didn't have what we ordered, so they basically told us what we're having for pudding. And that's the way it's worked here. That aside, Peg, have you got any idea what today's bill's going to be? If you're further away than me, you're paying.
Right, first of all, I would say, as quiet as they are, they've told us how we wanted the steak, they told us, and to be honest with you, I wouldn't have argued because they know what they're doing here. I think it's going to be €135.
Okay, so Peg's worked this out. She's usually right. I'm going to have a guess. So Peg, let's talk through what we've actually had. There was the main course. I'm going to say that was €60. Verino. This bottle of Chianti. That was €100 because that was about 40. Bottle of water. 105.
I've forgotten the water.
105. Peg had forgotten that. 2 coffees. 115 probably. 2 puddings, Peg. 100. What did he say?
I said 135.
Wow. Oh, crumbs. Well, I was going for 130. I think I'll say 130. Peg's saying 135. I think it's going to be more than 135 at the end of the day, though. There's always something you've forgotten. Oh.
And this is cannolo.
Oh.
Grazie mille.
There you go. Too short.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Enjoy.
We've been here that long now. We've literally seen off everybody else in the restaurant, Peg. There's nobody else here. Look. I think they might be closing soon, Peg. We better actually think about moving on. Right, Peg, the bill is in. This is the big... We find out who's paying. So I said 130. What did you say, Peg?
I said 135, but we haven't counted for the tip.
This is what the bill comes to, nothing to do with the tip. So I can now reveal that the bill is 128.
Very impressed. Oh, this big.
Oh, look at that.
You tried.
Very good.
Oh, thank you. That's very kind. Go on, Peg.
Cheers.
Slowly.
It is good.
Peg, I hope you enjoy that because it's 128 euros. Cheers. Wow, that is ice cold. Beautiful.
400.
You're joking me.
So this is Bill. This is Peg paying the bill. Well, credit to Peg for choosing that place and double credit for paying for it as well.
I didn't mean to. I thought I got it bang on.
The line, if you've not reserved your tickets, it's not that long, to be honest. Doesn't look too bad.
So you have to collect the ticket.
Okay.
There at door 51 on the left side. The white lamps on the left.
Thank you. So what we're finding is, I don't know why they make you do this. You've ordered online, you then have to go and pick your ticket up from somewhere.
It's a Florence thing.
And then when you got your ticket, you go back to the entrance. It doesn't make sense. Does anyone do that these days? So a pretty nondescript doorway, really, in the street that you'd never guess why
you have to ask people.
You'd never guess this was the place to put your ticket up.
Yeah, parli inglese is a very good phrase to learn.
Yeah. If you learn nothing else, scusi, parli anglais. What I found interesting there, Peg, was that if you have a free ticket, because you qualify for some reason, it cost you €4. €4 booking fee for a free ticket. There's an incredible number of pictures in here as well.
It's almost like Florence was at the heart of the Renaissance movement.
Peg, where on earth is this David statue thing? You know that thing that we saw outside for nothing? So here's the identical thing inside for €20 each, but this is the original. So Peg, can you tell me what it is about this fella, David, why are so many people here to see him today?
Because he's beautiful.
Because he's beautiful. But what's it all about? Why is he so famous?
I think it's because Michelangelo sculpted him, but he's an Adonis of a man. He's just beautiful. You can see all of the musculature, you can see everything about him. And it was just, I mean, even the feet. Even the feet are beautiful.
Something tells me he's well sculpted from all sides, so let's find out. Peg's very interested in getting some close-ups. That's probably the best €40, Peg, I've ever spent.
He is gorgeous.
Thank you, but what about this fella behind us?
So the Accademia that we're in at the moment in Florence, it is really famous because the fact that it houses Michelangelo's David. It's also a place where the artists used to learn their craft. So the Accademia part of it is a place of study. So that's why this place is so famous.
Wow.
And Florence is just a wealth of art. Shall we take a look at the busty room?
Oh, that sounds good. Almost got on a train the wrong way. Luckily a kind local directed us to the right side of the track. Right, getting on again. Here we go again. Took us 3 attempts last time. Here comes our tram on the way home. Can we get on this one successfully? Right, got on first time, Peg. Nothing like experience.
I think the thing was, I was so keen to get on, I wasn't letting the people off.
Yeah, you really got to let people off before you get on, though.
It emptied quite considerably. We've had a lovely day today. We've been to the Uffizi gallery in the morning, and we went past the cathedral as well. And then we had a fantastic lunch, and then we have gone to see the statue of David at the Academia in the afternoon. Fab day, and that's enough. We're going home now.
And if you want a bit of fun on the tram when you're going home, you want to stand on the hinge that rotates when it goes round corners. Although we've got on this time, the big challenge will be getting off again. I don't know if we can fight our way through there. Okay, we're going for bread. Review suggests that it can be a bit rude. Let's see what we get.
She was lovely.
Yeah.
But the other one was a sour face, did you notice?
What, the older lady?
Yeah, and she went like this, the one who was serving us.
Yeah.
As if to say, isn't she a pain in the arse?
Yeah. Yeah, so the lady that served us actually was lovely. The other one, not so sure about, but anyway.
The other one was telling her off for putting it in the wrong bag, and she was like...
Thanks for watching!
Just wondering, did anybody else get as confused as we did when we were in Florence with all the queues and where to go and everything? So a top tip would be get there as early as you can so you've got plenty of time to find the right queue, and maybe get a bus rather than the tram. So we definitely want to go back to Florence, so if you have any top tips, please let us know in the comments.
See you next time!